Let's talk about live sales calls. So this week, or this weekend I should say, I've watched two sales trainers whom, I have a lot of respect for. They seem to be big names in the sales training world. Upload and publish two videos. I saw these on LinkedIn, and these are what they call live sales calls or live sales training calls. And in these videos, the sales trainer will pick up the phone, it's normally on loudspeaker, and will call a prospect and will use their magic, use their experience to get the result that they want. And on paper, it sounds pretty cool, right? You've got this sales trainer who says, yeah, I can coach you and I can train you to pick up that phone and get the right result. But I'll tell you what, I'll go one better. I'm going to show you how I can do that. It sounds cool, right? But it's not cool. Recording your sales calls and then publishing them for everyone to see is not cool. And here's the reason why. On paper, as I said, the whole thing sounds pretty cool, and you look at some of the comments and so many people are like, oh, this is amazing, I'm going to go show my sales team this. But you look pathetic. You look, when you do it, you look like, those guys in the club, or the nightclub or at the bar, they're like, oh, look at her, she's well fit. Go on, go get a number. We'll watch. We'll admire you as you go chat this girl up and go get a number, and you come back, you've got a number. It's like, hey, good lads. It looks like that. And both of these calls, you've got the guys and they've got their phone on loudspeaker, and you've got a gaggle of guys just sitting around, listening in like that. And it looks really seedy. It looks hilarious. It's like that scene in The Wolf of Wall Street. If you've not seen it, Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays Jordan Belfort, is coaching his guys how to sell over the phone, and he's got the prospects on the loudspeaker, and he's being quite derogatory and whatnot. But that's what it looks like. You look pathetic. It's really hard watching, and it's cringeworthy. As I say, I have the utmost admiration for these sales trainers, one more than the other. And, clearly you can watch the videos and they know what they're doing, what they're experienced. But don't show the bloody world. And here's why. Imagine if you got a cold call and you're kind of pressured a little bit. One was really high pressured to the point where I've lost a lot of respect for this guy. And you're sitting there and lo and behold, you find out that your video's gone viral on the internet, and you listen in and you see these guys kind of laughing and taking the mick. Will that make you feel good as a customer? Would you not feel a whole sense of buyer's remorse after seeing that? Would you not put in a bloody GDPR complaint because they've recorded the call without your knowledge of you recording the call? Honestly, it's bizarre. People do this and these things go on, and it's so shoddy. And coming back to the GDPR, one video was, it was so horrible to watch. This was a sales trainer who, like I said, used to have really loads of respect for, thought he was doing really well. And you watch the video and he just sounds like this, dare I say it, an old-fashioned sleazy 1980s salesperson trying to sell UPVC windows, is that right? I don't know. Plastic windows. He's pushy, he's over-talking the prospect, not listening to her whatsoever. This prospect on the end of the phone is clearly, I don't know, I'm guessing by her voice, is elderly, maybe, and he's putting pressure on her, using all the tactics in the book, like don't give them an option, say no, just what's available for you? Do you want to do Saturday at 11:30 or Saturday at 3:30? All those kind of things. But then she goes ahead and gives her email address out, and he's not bleeped it out of the video or edited it out of the video. And so you've just given her email address to like the thousands of people that watch the video. Tool. Live sales training calls, you will never see me recording a live sales training calls. All of our calls are recorded. We use a VoIP system, and our telemarketers are advised if they get a really good call, let us know. We've got it there on record. If during an enclosed sales training session, people can listen in and we can demonstrate to them the best way to get those results. But I'm not going to go broadcast it to the internet. If you're talented at something, you don't need to go off and broadcast it and showcase it to the world and make yourself look embarrassing and sleazy, embarrass the prospect or the buyer or anyone else that you might call in the future. People are going to have their backs up straight away. And thirdly, check all the GDPR guidelines, because I'm fairly sure that what you're doing, unless you've signed some kind of release forms, I'm fairly sure you're breaching some kind of guidelines. So anyway, live sales training calls, my view on them, don't do them. There's no point. But anyway, enough of that. My name is Rob Spence. I'm the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions. We're a telemarketing firm, sales training firm, sales consultants. If it's got sales in the terminology, there's a good chance that we do it. But anyway, do you agree? Should we be filming our sales calls and bragging, going, hey lads, look at me, I've just made this one, book an appointment even though she didn't want it, hey? Or should we just keep it behind closed doors and not have to be all Billy Big Bollocks about it and just go, yeah, I do get good results for my clients. I don't have to show you. You can just ask them. Look at my testimonials on my website. Maybe that's what you do. I don't know. Drop a comment in the box below. If you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please do like, share to whoever you want. Thanks for watching. All the best.